Hey guys, this is GHug92. I recently switched my username to New York Larger Mounter, so for all of you guys that subscribe to me, I just changed my username around. I didn't switch anything else, but yeah. So today I have a big winter tackle warehouse order. I've been waiting for a while for it to come. I hate how I live in New York, and it takes exactly a week plus 2 days to get here. I ordered it last Saturday, and because they don't ship on Sunday, UPS doesn't ship on Sunday, I couldn't get it until today, which is Monday. So here's my tackle warehouse order. I'm just about to open it. On the right I have some stuff I got from Dick's and Cabela's, so I'll show you that stuff first, and then I'll get to the tackle warehouse order. Alright, so first I got some Power Pro. This is in the moss green color, and it's 30 pounds. 150 yard spool, and I'll put this on anything I have. I love braided line. I think it works with anything. The only thing you don't want to use braided for is pike fishing, as from what I've noticed. So yeah, Power Pro 30 pound test is pretty good. One of the better braids. Then I got 2 packs of Gamakatsu offset shank worms, size 2. They're really sharp. And this is one of the smallest sizes they have. So I'm going to use this for smallie fishing when I go up into the Adirondacks. They have a lot of small creeks and channels and stuff that come off the lakes, and they're all moving water. So I just use these if I'm throwing a grub in or something like that. So yeah, they work great. They're pretty small. I'll show you my thumb size to it. It's like a little bit longer than, yeah, about half my thumb. So yep, got those. Then I got some Eagle Claw worm weights. I needed some of these. They're both 3/8 ounce. Come in a 2-pack. You can get these at Walmart, I think. They're pretty big. I like the tungsten weights better, but these are cheaper. So yeah, I got 2 packs of those. Then I got some more weights. Got some bullet weights. I got this from Cabela's. It's like a little kit. Ultra steel and tin, non-lead. Bullet weights, and it's a very good price. I forget how much it was. I think it was like $7 or $8 plus tax, and you get all of these bullet weights for it. I know they're not quality bullet weights, but they're better than nothing. So when I go out this early spring, before I have money to purchase the good stuff, I'll have this stuff to look on and use. There's just various weights in there. I think there's like 3/8 ounce and 1/4 ounce, 1/16, just a bunch of different weights. Then I got all-terrain tackle jig, rattling AT jig, in 3/8 ounce, and it's the Junebug color. It's actually a really interesting color. Junebug is one of my favorite colors for soft plastics, so I thought might as well try it for jigs. It's an interesting color. It's got like royal blue and purple throughout the whole thing, with little blue specks and a little bit of green on the inside. It's just it's a cool jig, and I love all-terrain tackle. They're a great company, pretty durable. So they're just an overall good company, and I've been buying all my jigs from there. Hopefully I'll be able to get some dirty jigs next time I order from Tackle Warehouse. I've heard great reviews from them, but right now I'm sticking to all-terrain. Then I got Zoom finesse worms, better than salt. This is on sale at Dick's, so I got it. It's kind of, I love the bubblegum trick worms that Zoom makes. It's a great color. So Morning Dawn is the closest color they have for finesse worms by Zoom, and a lot of times I have to downsize on my worms in ponds and lakes that I go to, because there's not always the biggest fish, and they'll be pretty picky. So this is like a, I think, 5-inch worm, or yeah, I think it's about a 5-inch worm, and they're great. They're great worms. Shaky heads. I don't know if you can wacky rig these because they're a little small, but I'm sure you can try it out. But I like Texas rigging them the most. So yep, there are those. Drop shot too, I'm sure. Then I got some 4-inch chigger craws in watermelon color. Love these baits. Jig trailers, Texas rig. Yeah, they're just a great bait. They got great action on the claws. I love the scent, and these are on sale too, so I picked them up. that's all I have for the Dick's, Walmart, and Cabela's orders, and now I'll get to the Tackle Warehouse order. Sorry, that's my backyard. Put this down for a second. Sorry, almost there. Alright, got it. Alright, so looks like this time they did a little different packaging, probably because they're in their new store, but it's an old newspaper on top. That's pretty interesting. So yeah, newspaper, and then all that stuff in there is mine. I got mostly soft plastics. Yeah, I mostly got soft plastics. Alright, so first I'll start out with the big worms that I got. Wow, they're almost frozen. Holy cow. Wow, they're cold. Anyway, I got the 7-inch Yum Dinger in Junebug color. I found out a new rig that I can do using these worms. It's kind of like a bottom hopper rig, I guess you could call it. So I'm waiting to try out that for ponds with low vegetation. Maybe go up north in the Adirondacks to use that. But this is a huge worm, and I love Yum Dingers because they're cheaper than Gary Yamamoto worms. They last longer than Gary Yamamoto worms, and they have better colors, in my opinion. Just better quality. So, yeah, love these. Next, I'll show you some hooks that I got. These are probably my favorite weighted hooks out of all of them that I've ever had. So I got the 1/16 ounce Owner Ultra Head Finesse type Texas rigging hooks, I guess you could say. There's 5, and they have the 1/16 ounce weights attached to the hooks, so you can just Texas rig it on right from there, and just toss it out there. I love to throw on grubs and crayfish. Live crayfish go great on here, and I like the soft plaques on there too, like the Chigger Craw and Zoom Speed Craw, and Net Bait goes great on here, so can't wait to try those out. I have some more, but I've already lost them. I even throw some little 3-inch Yamamoto Senkos on here for smallie fishing, and they go crazy over it, so it's nice. To go along with those hooks, I got some Outcast Tackle 5-inch Pearl Silver grubs. These are great grubs. They last a long time, and they've got great action. I've got the Junebug color of them right now. Not too many left, but I love the Outcast Tackle Pearl Silver, and they got good scent too, so yeah, they're a great bait company. Let's see, next I got 2 packs of the Berkley Havoc Devil Spear in Red Bug color. Red Bug color is my favorite color out of all soft baits. I'll get anything in Red Bug. If they have Red Bug in any bait, I will buy it. I love this color so much, and I saw it in the Devil Spear, which I do not have any of. So I purchased 2 bags of them because they only have 8 in them, which, you know, is a good amount because they're a big bait. And it's cheap too. It's like $2.69 or something like that. So, got 2 packs of these. I cannot wait to use them. I'm sure they have great action in the water. I don't know if I'm going to use them for top water because they look like a swim bait kind of, or I don't know, jig trailers. We'll see. Something. I don't know. We'll find out. Next, I got the Ultra Vibe Speed Worms. Now, these worms look excellent already. I got them in watermelon red. They're thinner than the regular speed worms. They're definitely thinner, but they come in 15 per package. They have a little, like, hooked tail. It's not like a curly tail that would go on a Berkley power worm. It's more of a hooked tail. I'll try to get it in. It's right there. And I've heard great reviews on this bait. People say they use it anyway, topwater, Texas rigging, Carolina rigging, anything, and it works great. So I got a pack of in watermelon red, and I think there's one, yeah, red bug in here too. So I got some in red bug. Yeah. Yep. And then I got a new lure company that I'm really starting to like. the Minda Lures or Minda Lures spearworm. This is a very large Reaper type worm. I'll show you how big it is. That's my hand. It's 7 inches long, pearl silver, and I cannot wait to use it. Let me get one out for you. I remember from last time, they're extremely slimy, so this should be very interesting. Oh yeah, they're very slimy. Oof. But this is the whole worm, plus the tail. It's a very cool design. Looks kind of like an icicle, I guess you could say. Pretty thin. And I'm going to Texas rig this and also put it on those weighted hooks that I have, or some jig heads, something like that. But I'm definitely using this for smallie fishing, and also probably going to the Hudson River soon and using this. Looks like an eel. So definitely be a big hitter on those. And I love pearl white color. Anything with pearl white is a big hitter around here, at least. Then I got some Stanley ribbit frogs in the meadow frog color. Let me get back on here. These are probably the best frogs that I could use. These and the rage-tail toads are probably the best frogs that I've ever used. The reason why these are so good is because they float incredibly well. And they have a little hook slot in the bottom of their belly. The rage-tail toads are also amazing, but I recommend these a ton because they're cheaper, and I think they have the same, yeah, they have the same amount. I think there's 5, but they're cheaper. They seem to be a little bit more durable than the rage-tail toads, but I think the rage-tail toads look more realistic. But these are still great baits, and I recommend them to anyone. You can get them pretty much anywhere. Dick's Sporting Goods. I don't know if Cabela's sells them, but they're a great frog. And lastly, for the baits, I got 4-inch yum dingers in June bug color. I just told you before I love the June bug color. I love yum dingers, so I had to get them in every size. So, yep. And then lastly, for everything, I got a Plano FTO Elite Speed Bag. This is the, I forget what size it is, let me check. I don't know, but it's the Speed Bag. I'm going to put all my soft plastics that I don't have enough room for in my tackle bag in here, which is probably going to be most of the baits that I just opened today. So yeah, I'm pleased with this order. Got the Tackle Warehouse receipt in there. So if you guys have any questions or want me to do a review of anything or anything else, just comment below. Other than that, have a great day, as always. And remember, my new name is New York Larger Mouther. And please subscribe. Alright, have a good day, guys. See ya.